Born on July 12, 1962, Julio Cesar Chavez would rise out of a hard-scrabble childhood to become one of the most recognizable names in boxing and one of the greatest prize fighters of the 20th century. Although he was born in Sonora, Mexico, Chavez would become known as the Lion of Culiacan. Before that, he endured a childhood deprived of many of the material comforts most take for granted. Chavez's father, Rodolfo, worked for the railroad, and Julio, along with his 5 sisters and 4 brothers, grew up in an abandoned railroad car. Nonetheless, Chavez had a tremendous amount of respect for his father and love for his mother. With pride, Julio describes his father as a fighter, saying that he remembered him coming home with cuts and bruises from the bar. Julio's mother washed and ironed clothes, and he promised her that one day he would buy her a house so that she would never have to work again. To make that promise a reality, Julio became a fighter himself. At 16, he started his amateur boxing career, and at 17, he turned pro with his debut in Culiacan, Sinaloa. In September 1984, Chavez won his first world title, the vacant WBC super featherweight title, and he defended his belt a number of times, including against Roger Mayweather, uncle and future trainer of Floyd Mayweather Jr. This would be part of his 87-fight win streak, which came to an end with a draw against Pernell Sweet Pea Whitaker. Eventually, Chavez would win 6 world titles in 3 weight divisions. His punching power, debilitating body attacks, granite chin, and the relentless way in which he stalked his opponents influenced the Boxing Writers Association of America to name him Fighter of the Year in 1987, and the Ring magazine to grant him the same honor in 1990. More than that, Chavez was a fan favorite, particularly among the Mexican boxing community, which respects someone who works hard and keeps moving forward. While the ability to dispense punishment is appreciated, the amount of abuse you can endure is perhaps more prized. Or, as the crime novelist Don Winslow explains it, to fight like a Mexican means it isn't so much what you can dish out as what you can take. Chavez's career and training schedule embodied hard work and resilience. Unlike the spa-like workout programs which are tailored to the finicky needs of many contemporary athletes, Chavez's training was direct and functional. In preparation for an upcoming bout, Chavez would spar 6 days a week, sometimes up to 10 to 12 rounds. He saw this as a means to learn and refine his craft. Chavez retired with an unbelievable record of 107 wins, 6 losses, 2 draws. Over the years, some have criticized the quality of his opponents. For instance, before their 1993 fight, Greg Hagen said that Chavez's opponents in his then unbeaten streak consisted mostly of, quote, Tijuana taxi drivers my mother could have knocked out, end quote. Chavez said that he would make him eat those words. After Chavez defeated him with a 6-round TKO, Chavez asked him what he had to say, to which Hagen responded, "They must have been tough taxi drivers." Chavez's pugilistic legacy continued with his professional boxer sons, Omar Chavez and Julio Cesar Chavez Jr., who formerly held the WBC middleweight championship. For more of these tales of physical culture, click subscribe.